Hello, my friends. This is your friend Brenda coming to you again. Looks like we're going to have a echo tonight. I am going to have to not stream on Instagram tonight then. And I have a new MacBook Pro and they have USB-C inputs, so I have to get adapters for all my stuff, but I'm so happy that I am talking to you from my new laptop, and it's a Sunday night by Lamplight. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is pushing with our masculine energy. This is the thing that I help women do on their journey in their relationships with men, but not just in their relationships with men, in their life. Because I was just talking about this with marketing company that I'm working with, Story Rocket XO, and to create some of my marketing materials. He was interviewing me, and I was talking about how for feminine energy women, pushing too much in our masculine energy is actually bad for our health. So, meanwhile, I didn't even realize that I was doing it. Not with men. I'm good with that now. I'm very, very practiced with that, and I enjoy being in my feminine energy with men and receiving their masculine energy. But in other areas, it is so easy to go overboard and start trying to push with your masculine energy. So when you're doing that, you're not really using your masculine energy in the way that is meant to. You're pushing it. So it comes out distorted. So I didn't realize this until a couple days ago, but a couple months ago, I've been treated for a sleep disorder for about 10 years now. And a couple months ago, I said to my doctor, Dr. Clapholtz, he's a sleep specialist at NYU Langone. I said, Dr. Clapholtz, I said, I'm going to start waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning when I worked in tech, when I lived in California, and I loved it. I just love being up in the morning. It's so peaceful and quiet. And he looked at me like his eyes like about popped out of his head. He said, "Why are you going to do that?" He's like, "That's not your natural. That's not your natural rhythm." He's like, "Why are you doing that?" He goes, "I don't even wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning." And I'm like, I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I loved it. And I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna do it again. So these past 2 months, honestly, trying to do this, and I have been trying to do it unsuccessfully, and I've also been sick. I came down with an upper respiratory infection last May, and um it has not fully gone away. It's been 7 months. And, um excuse me for a minute. So so, um, I realized a couple days ago, I just kinda, like, woke up and I said, "Oh my god, what am I doing? I have some kind of an illness. Like, why am I trying to push?" And so I started doing some research and I found this video that I posted on my Facebook page last night, um, from Pema Chodron. If you don't know who she is, she's a Tibetan nun and she's American. and she's written 10 books about applying, Buddhist wisdom to our lives. And I didn't know this about her. She was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome in like 1991 or something, when they were just kind of like starting to understand this condition. And I have all the symptoms. It started, and it usually does start with some kind of an infection. And then, so basically, so in my case, I either can't sleep at all, or then when I become so exhausted, when I finally do sleep, then I sleep for like 12 hours. And sometimes I just can't wake up. So along with the respiratory infection still is still there. And so what she said, um, that she learned about having chronic fatigue syndrome, because she used to do that too before she realized that she couldn't push herself anymore because she had developed this condition, and that she used to do the exact same thing. She used to push and push and push. And she said when she realized what she was doing finally, just like I did, she said she started to feel like every time she was trying to push herself, there would be like a Zen master coming behind her with the stick, where they hit you on the head or something when you're supposed to be meditating, and they notice that you're getting lost in thoughts. They can tell. They go over and they whack you with a stick. She said every time she started she started feeling like she was being whacked with a stick, by a Zen master, telling her to stop doing that. So I can't tell you how relieved I was to find out that there are other people dealing with these symptoms that I've been dealing with now for 7 months, and also that someone like her, even, after she became a nun, she went through the same thing of not being able to accept it at first, and feeling like there must be something that you're doing wrong, or you're not trying hard enough. And now I know that none of that is true. And so that's why I titled this talk tonight, that that truth comes from your direct experience, not from the stories of in your head about what you think is going on. Oh, you're not working hard enough. You're not doing enough. You're doing something wrong. Um, but going directly into your experience and looking at it and saying, what is actually going on? I can't tell you how liberated I feel, because I've been talking about this for a while, about slowing down, and not letting, your thoughts run away with you and all that stuff. And to see how tricky the mind can really, really be, and not being, and but you know what, and the real liberating thing about the whole thing for me is now is that I can it's okay. I can do whatever I have to do to take care of myself now that I have this condition. I can slow down. I can do less. I can, of course, I'll talk to my doctor again about this. But I can arrange things in a different way now, so I can take care of myself. And because I'm telling you, I can't believe how hard I was trying to push myself. I just it seems so simple and so obvious um now that I figured this out. But I'm telling you, I could not see it. I thought I just had to keep working harder. And wow. I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful that there have been those that have gone before me that I can learn from, and also, a woman, because women's nervous systems are different than men's. Um so I shouldn't be looking towards other male figures that are dealing with their health challenges that are different than mine and think that I should be doing what they're doing, because I should not be doing what a man is doing, and I should not be doing things in the ways that men do, because I'm not a man, I'm a woman. So yeah, yeah, pretty liberating. So I think this is just a wonderful way to start the new year. Um, and with this new armed with this new self-knowledge and this new self-care, I I feel better. I feel a lot better. And I went back to the gym again earlier tonight, and because I do feel better in the evenings, actually. So that's when I go to the gym, and then been starting to sit in the steam room, which is really good for upper respiratory um, illnesses. And wow, I can't tell you how much better I feel. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Um, so that's basically it. I don't need to stay on for too long tonight. Um, I'm gonna take it easy a little bit because I kind of have a little headache. That's one of the symptoms that I get now. And but I hope that you can take something from this around your own self-care and around not pushing yourself to do things to the point of where you're not feeling well. We live in a society that celebrates that kind of stuff, you know, and um, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. So I'm not going to do it anymore. I hope you had a great weekend. Um, and I will talk to you later this week. I'm going to be bringing a guest on. I will I'll be posting about it, and we're going to be talking about all this stuff, and it's a male coach. So I'm going to try and get him on Thursday, and I'll let you know. Love you guys. Enjoy your beginning of your week and your Monday tomorrow, and I will see you soon. Namaste.